Hello and welcome to your reading. As you can see, there are no zodiac signs and no pick a card. This message will find exactly who it is meant to find when it is meant to find you. Now let's see what message had to find you today. You've got the Emperor, Justice, and then at the bottom you have the Star. Okay. So what is currently happening behind the scenes for you is bigger than the human mind can comprehend, because it's very spiritual in nature. It's very... Look, view it like this, okay? I see you like you're in the physical world, beating the odds, fighting against all energies you have to, because it's like you're fighting for a greater, like you have a greater purpose. Like your purpose isn't just tied to yourself, it's tied to the ones that you are taking care of. I won't be surprised if you are a breadwinner, if you have people that rely on you, whether it be to be strong emotionally, physically, financially, or just something like that. It's like you have these people that rely on you. So you are doing this not just for yourself, but for the people that rely on you. Your drive for life is this. Now, even in the physical world right now, you have this great balance between being there for the people that are literally relying on you, and while also being there for your business, being there for the work that you do, and like showing up in that way. It's almost like there's this split between you. There's like this version of you that's like for the people. Like it's like you're showing up, not like, if you are a breadwinner, you're not just showing up as a breadwinner, you're showing up as safety, as an emotional support system, as a true member of the tribe or of the family. And you don't just do one role, okay? Because I'm getting you're playing like multiple different roles, and you're succeeding in multiple different roles. So what you don't see about what's happening behind the scenes is, if you were to imagine you're sitting in like the divine high court, and you are negotiating your future, and you're negotiating the energies that you want to be working with in the physical plane in order to achieve everything that you want to achieve in this world. Your argument, what you're putting down in the divine court, like metaphorically speaking, is you're being like, look, you have all of this potential. You can make all of these things happen, and you will make all of these things happen. But they got to look at why you're doing it. They got to look at how you're doing it. And it's not just for you. Like, yes, like there's a lot of fame, I feel like, in your future, and like a lot of fame energies playing in the unseen realm here, where you're a star, and your work is meant to be seen, and you're meant to be like be seen by a whole lot of people, and be like taken in on like a grand scale. Okay, so that part of things, yes, that's it, but that's not your drive. Your drive isn't that. In fact, your drive isn't even money. It's not even that. Your drive is, you're gonna have a lot of it, but it's beautiful that shows up, because that's the drive. The drive is the people that you are taking care of. That's the drive. That is the argument that you're laying forward. You're like, I'm gonna speak as you now. This is what you're saying. You're saying, I love the money. I invite the money in. I accept the money frequency, because that helps the people that I'm taking care of. I accept the fame energy. I love it. Like, I love that my work is being seen. I love finally being recognized for everything that I am. I love that, and I invite it in. But it's going to help my people. Okay, that is the energy that I'm getting from you here. It's like everything that you're doing, it's to help your people. It's to help your people. It's like that's your drive. And you know what's really interesting is you have an excellent balance of the two, because even the justice energy speaks about the balance that you carry between the two. And the beautiful thing is, like, you are fulfilling your role as almost like as the caregiver, as the breadwinner, as the support system. You are fulfilling that role, but you are also more on top of it. You are also the actual title. Like, for example, let's say you're a father, okay? You're not just the breadwinner. You don't just fulfill the role of the breadwinner. You are also a father. You take your title seriously. You are also showing up as a father. Let's say you are a mother. You're not just the caregiver. You are also the mother. You are showing up as your title, as the mother title. You're not just a daughter. You're not just, you're not just a caregiver. You're not just helping your family. You're not just helping your parents. You're not just helping your siblings. You're not just helping your children, but you're also these titles. You're also the daughter. You're also the son. You're also the mother. You're also the father. You're also the cousin. You're also the friend. Okay, that is what makes this energy so interesting, and that is how I know that you are going to succeed. I have no doubt in my mind. The unconscious energy is quite literally playing out as the emperor, and not just as the emperor, but as justice, as the negotiation of this energy. You are like this. You are already a CEO. You are a CEO, not just in a business. Okay, when I'm saying you're the CEO, I'm not just meaning like a business. You could very well be the CEO of your business, but that is not just it. You are the CEO, like in the management of your life, in the management of the energy that you receive, in the managing of the energy that you give, in the managing of your life. You are operating as the CEO. Like, let's say you are the business. Okay, you are operating from that frequency. You have the Eight of Pentacles, Hermit, the Ace of Pentacles. Okay, I just quickly want to let you know that I am going to take on a couple personal readings, okay, for a very small amount of time. I don't think I'm going to do this for long, so I'm only going to take a small amount of people. I'm not going to I'm not going to do it a lot, okay? So if you are interested in getting a reading from me, the information will be down below, and I'll see how it goes, and I'll see if I continue doing it. Okay, but back to the reading. So Eight of Pentacles, the Hermit, and the Ace of Pentacles. This energy right here, this is the present moment, but not just the present moment. It is what's physically currently happening in your life. This is the unconscious. This is the physical. So what is physically happening in your life right now? You are putting in the work. Okay, you are putting in the work right now. You're not very social. You are mostly keeping to yourself. You're mostly keeping your energy to yourself as well. So you're in hermit mode currently. You're in the energy of the sage. Okay, you are operating as the sage right now. You are applying the knowledge that you are currently gaining in the present moment, and you are applying it directly into the work. You are directly applying it into your operating system. Okay, I hope that makes sense. So for example, you have a book in front of you, or you're doing research on a topic. Instead of just being the sage and just getting all of that information, what you are learning, you are applying immediately. You're immediately applying it. For example, different example, but a better one. This is a better example. You are reading the manual. Okay, you're reading a manual of how to put something together. You don't read the whole manual first and then put it together. As you're reading the manual, you are putting it together. That is what you are currently doing in the physical. That is what you are currently doing in your present life. And you know what's very interesting? In your present life, you can almost freaking taste it. You can see it. You know for a fact that you have caught it. You have caught the dream. You have caught the big fish. You caught it. The fish is hooked, and you know it is. And right now you are pulling that fish. You're busy reeling that fish out of the ocean because you know that that was a big catch. You can feel it on the fish stick. You can feel it. You can feel that that was just a very big catch, and you're busy pulling it in. Okay, that's what's currently happening in the physical. You're busy pulling it in, while at the same time you have a handbook here, or you have your phone here, and you're like, how to pull this fish in, next step on how to pull this fish in, and then you do what they're suggesting you to do, and then you maybe it hooks on something, and then you're back here typing how to do that. It just hooked on something, and then you're getting information. So that's what's currently happening in your life. You are both the sage, and you are the one teaching yourself, and you are the one applying what you are teaching to yourself. You are all of that right now, while at the same time you have also caught the big fish. 1111. Okay, it's so, you know it's there. You can already feel it. It's like you already caught the fish. You are pulling it in. Okay, I love this energy. Oh, I love it. The Tower. I'm not surprised about the Tower coming out here. Like, not at all. You have the Chariot, and then there's also a card that flipped out here, which is the Five of... Okay, I'll take it. The Five of Cups. And then at the bottom, you have the Seven of Cups. I'm not surprised about the Tower at all. And do you know why I'm not surprised about the Tower? I'm not surprised about the Tower because there is no way that this could be operating in the unconscious mind, and this could be happening in the physical world, and what's physically happening in your life. You already freaking caught the fish in the physical moment. You're busy reeling it in. There is no way that all of that energy cannot trigger an astronomical freaking shift in your life, and you know it, and I know it. That is why you are also not surprised why the Tower moment is here, because you know that that is what you are working towards. You are working towards the full freaking change of your life. That is why you're putting in this energy. You're putting it in because you're not just doing it for yourself. You are doing it for people that you love. You are doing it for people that you are taking care of. You are doing it because you are taking the roles in your life serious. You are doing it because if you are the CEO, you are the full CEO, but you're not just the CEO. You are also the son. You are also the daughter. You are also the mother. You are also the friend. You are also the cousin. You are also the confident. You are also the person that people can call, and you take every one of those roles seriously. And that is how I know that you're taking the role of being the CEO seriously. And that is how I know that you are taking the role of being the sage seriously. And that is how I know that you are taking the role of pulling that fish in successfully seriously, because every single role that you have played in your life, you have taken it seriously. You have taken these titles that have been given to you, and you have carried it with honor, and you have carried it with grace. And that is why we are both not surprised that the Tower moment is here, because the Tower moment is necessary, because the big change is necessary, because the whole thing needs to change, because you are the one willing the change. This is a multi-layered change happening not only on a subconscious level, but in your life, because this energy right here is not only the near future. It's not only just future energy, it is also subconscious energy. So there's a multi-layered change happening in your life. Think about it. You are operating from an unconscious level of the Emperor. You don't even try to be the Emperor. You're not even operating just as the Emperor. You are also operating from an unconscious level of being justice. That means that you unconsciously, you don't even try to have good morals. It's just what you do. You follow your morals, you follow your values. You are a person of value. You are a person of morals. You are a person that can look themselves in the mirror. You are a person that can sleep at night. Okay? You're not Dude, do you feel this energy? Do you feel this energy? Because that is you. What you are feeling right now is you. That is you on fire. Okay? Let's speak about that fire, what is happening in the subconscious mind. Because in the subconscious mind right now, you have taken a blowtorch to it. You are blowtorching it all down to freaking dust, and you are building new belief systems. You are doing all of this at the same freaking time because everything is happening in the present moment. Everything. So all of this you are doing at the same time. So if you ever feel again that you are not doing enough, remind yourself of every single layer that you are busy chipping away at like a freaking hummingbird. You are chipping away at every single layer all at once. Again, okay? Again with the sage analogy. You're not just teaching yourself. You're not just getting the information and teaching yourself. You are also applying it. Okay, which brings me to another subconscious thing that is currently happening for you as well, or will be happening in the near future. In the near future, what is being let go of subconsciously, which you were successfully tackling in this blowtorch method that you have taken on, is regret. Okay? Every single subconscious blocked belief that has been formed through the feeling of regret is being blown into ash. Regrets are leaving because you are finally seeing the path in front of you, and you are finally seeing where it all led you to, and you are finally knowing that if it was not for every single moment of your life, would you be sitting in this car and would you be viewing the mountain that you just had to climb out of the window while you are sitting in the car racing to the next destination? That is why the regret is leaving. Oh, this is your reading. I really hope that you enjoyed this reading. Bye.